All right, I want to share with you how I deal with fun work versus not fun work on a daily and weekly basis. So, in my work, which is creating Sensama, there's a lot of stuff that I really enjoy and I find fun and engaging. And for me, that's typically building features, making small improvements based on customer feedback. And then there's a lot of stuff I don't really enjoy, but it has to get done no matter what. That's like making sure people are getting paid, administrative things, taxes, and making sure all of our tools are working and connected and all of those little things. Those need to get done, but I don't really enjoy it. So here's how I break it down. On a daily basis, I start each day by doing the work that I don't find as interesting or engaging. So the start of each day, I do my inboxes. You can see at 8:45. And so I spend basically all of the time before lunch doing kind of that routine work of responding to emails, responding to colleagues, the stuff that doesn't really get me that excited but needs to get done. And then typically that means that I can use lunch as like a natural breaking point to reset. And then in the afternoon, I have a nice block from, let's say 1 o'clock until 4 o'clock, where I can just go heads down on whatever it is that I'm working on. So the reason I like to do my sort of less fun work at the start of the day is because it tends to be more predictable. My emails almost always take me an hour a day, whereas working on a feature or going on a deep dive on something in the product, I don't know if that's going to take me 2 hours or 6 hours. And so if I start on that at the start of the day, it can kind of derail my whole day. And then all of these little tasks that I needed to do, like responding to an email, they start getting delayed. That starts building up. And then by the end of the week, it's stressful and overwhelming, and I don't want to deal with it. So for me, just chipping away and keeping all of that kind of inbox administrative work handled each morning allows me to feel free to spend the whole afternoon on the creative work. And I kind of apply that same principle within the week. So on Monday, for example, it's my administrative day. So I'll do a lot more administrative work on Mondays. So I pretty much spend all of Monday on that. But that's also nice because, if somebody asks me something on Wednesday, I know that, I'll make a task for it on Monday and say like, hey, I'll follow up with you on this on Monday. I'll get it done on Monday. And I have this kind of bucket on Mondays where I can handle all of that stuff I don't enjoy. And then that means Thursday through Friday, I'm actually doing the stuff that I really want. So for me, mentally, it's easier to gut out the administrative work when I know it's just like 1 day a week, and then the rest of the week I get to actually do the stuff I really like. Whereas if I'm always dealing with, contracts and payments and stuff every single day of the week, that kind of stuff just like wears me down and makes work not fun. So basically, I try to bound all of the really boring stuff to Mondays and the start of each day, and kind of have a reset after lunch where I start working on the stuff I really enjoy. So that's how I do it. I know that's a little different than what you might hear where people say tackle your most creative task at the start of the day. That doesn't work for me, because if I do that, then I'm going to spend the whole day on it, and all those little tasks that I know I need to get done to keep the business running will just pile up, fall apart, and become a huge source of stress for me.